Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Arrowhead Junction, and today I'm joined with Strict Toaster.
Hey everyone, it's been quite a while since we've done one of these recap videos, huh?
Absolutely, yeah, it's been a little while, but
Apologize for that.
for sure, yeah, we have a lot we want to talk about, a lot of things we've done in the past, but we do want to first address something that we've been kind of getting questions about in the comments. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering where Fresh has been. He didn't upload his last episode and all that stuff, so we want to address that real quickly now. We ourselves don't have a ton of information on this. We haven't been able to get in contact with him for the past few weeks, so obviously Strict Toaster and I didn't really want to say anything without knowing what's going on, so we've been kind of just, leaving it and seeing where it goes, but obviously it's been a while now since we've been able to get in contact with him, so we decided to just kind of move on and make the next episode regardless, but we do want to mention that we do know he's been very busy. I think that he was pretty busy with work, and he had some computer problems prior to the last time we talked to him anyway. That was the situation, so I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with it. But anyway, we are trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do from here on out. So Strictos, why don't you tell us a bit about what we're thinking about doing now?
So I know I talked a little bit about this in my previous video, but basically the decision that we made is that Flux and I will continue Arrowhead. We're going to be doing 1 week each. And if at any point in the future before we finish the project, Fresh is able to record videos again, he will be more than welcome to rejoin the schedule. Unfortunately, like Flux said, we don't have a lot of information, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know. Just so you know, we miss him a lot too, and we really still look forward to his videos. So,
Absolutely,
yeah, we hope he can figure his stuff out and rejoin us very, very soon.
So all that aside, let's jump into the core of this episode. So like we were saying, we do want to show off just a little bit of our progress since the last, I guess, check-in or update. So before we do anything else, I just wanted to mention a few things about the refinery that I know I talked about a little bit in my episodes, but I just wanted to go ahead one more time and just say huge thanks to all you guys who've been working on these assets for the refinery. I think I was sharing them with Strict Toaster and Fresh in our Skype chat a little bit there, but these guys have been hard at work making some really awesome assets, and they look fantastic. So I can't wait to see the whole thing being like completed and having a complete collection of all of those different refinery assets. But for now, if you wanna get at least a few of them, not the whole thing, it's not done yet, but you can go to our Steam collection in the description and take a look, and it should be towards the bottom or something like that. But anyway, let's talk a bit about this whole area. So what did you think about the completed, I guess, industrial and rail yard area?
Well, I mean, so far I think it's looking amazing. I mean, even when you look at it from above, it blends in so well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could be adding details to this forever. It's just, But I think the industrial area is looking great. One thing actually that I wanted to point out, which is something we were talking about before we started recording, is, and I kind of mentioned this in my previous episode, which is the fact that we have so much traffic flowing through the rail yard. So what we realized, and actually Flux pointed this out, which makes total sense, those two stations that we have there, those cargo stations, are the only cargo stations in the entire map, which means that all the industry prioritizes shipping their freight through that.
Right.
And basically we're creating this funnel of massive traffic through the rail yard. So we have a couple ideas that we wanted to implement in order to sort of reduce that, and we'll probably do that in the next couple episodes. And I mean, it will be mostly like maintenance work, so we will definitely show it to you, but we're probably not going to do like a whole episode of just fixing the rail yard or stuff like that. I know many people are like sick of like train stuff, so we're going to take a little break from that. But even though that is the case, I'm just super happy with how it came out.
Me too.
I know I keep saying that all the time, but it blends in so well. I mean, and in that industrial area that you put together, it's just amazing. I was, to be honest, I was just looking at it for a little while before I started recording my previous episode. I was just like going like first person. It's so great. I love it.
Thank you.
I think it came out fantastic.
Yeah, no, I just can't get enough of this rail yard. I think it was really cool because we were talking about this at the very beginning when we first started this whole project, and like the big idea was, let's get a massive rail yard as kind of like the center point of this map, and I think it worked out pretty well. I think you did a great job on this one. So I'm looking forward to seeing it all once we get the traffic fixed as well, obviously. Just the little minor things I guess we can tweak and stuff, but that's no big deal. But you want to talk about anything else that you were working on?
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much we covered everything. I guess noteworthy. I think what's I mean, also the RV resort is also a build that I'm actually really proud with how it came out. It took me a little bit of time, but and this was my first episode after my 2 month out, which like I was like so full of energy and like yes, this is gonna be so great. I was super happy with how it came out.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
There's so much. I mean, there's so much detail going on everywhere. It's kind of crazy. But
is this what? This is. I mean, these are all props, right? I didn't notice these.
Pretty much.
These little like I haven't seen these around. These little
umbrellas. I don't know where those are from, to be honest. But I just searched umbrella and that was there. So
I haven't seen those around. They work though. Yeah, they look good. Yeah. Oh, and you use the stable here too. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it looks like a like
a pool house.
Like a dressing room or something like that. Yeah. The motel is definitely a whole prop in and of itself, right?
Right.
But, I added some foliage to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was awesome, and that little like beach side over there with like the boat launch. Again, it's one of these things that I can keep adding more and more details for the rest of my life. But you got to stop somewhere,
right?
Actually, that reminds me that I wanted to know what we're going to be working on next, because we have a few things that we talked about. But why don't we let everyone know what we have in our little minds?
Right. Yeah, we've been talking off camera quite a bit about our plans for the future, because we're at a point where we can do kind of whatever. And I think the biggest thing, and I mentioned this in my last episode as well, so maybe you remember this, but whenever we added all this industry over here, we had to kind of account for that by adding more residential. And then as a result, we've got this like massive demand for commercial now. And I didn't want to just go in and like plop down boring zoning of commercial. In fact, honestly, of all the things that you can zone, I just like really hate zoning commercial. Like you just get those like random vanilla prop buildings everywhere. So I want to do something more fun than that. I'm thinking we do like a nice like shopping center, kind of big box store, like storefront area over here. Maybe have
with tons of parking lots.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, the American way, of course. And we'll have some restaurants over here, something like that. And I wanna go along the same lines as what we were doing in the main town over there, where we've got these kind of maybe not as historic, I don't know if you consider like a Walmart historic, but it'll still have some personality, which is what I'm hoping for.
I'm sure the first Walmart is pretty historic.
I bet you're right, yeah. But we'll try to spice it up and make it look nice. That's the real goal there. But I want to do that. I want to take care of that, because once we get a nice commercial zone going here, then we can feel free to expand and really go for that urban sprawl that we're trying to capture with this town. But aside from that, that's pretty much everything that I want to do, at least for next episode. But what about you?
Yeah, so I mean, basically, I've been wanting to get get the city expanded towards that empty side. Obviously, right now we have like a big sharp end where the paved streets finish. That's not going to be the limit. Obviously, Arrowhead Village, and by the way, I want to make this like little note. We're still calling it Arrowhead Village because originally in our minds this was like the name. The first name that it was given to the town.
Yeah.
And village is associated with small populations, but we've been getting this comment from people saying, "No, you should name it something else because it's no longer a village." Well, people still call it that. So even if it's like a city that has 1 million residents, it will still be a village.
Yeah, so it's kind of like historic, It's like an old name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of expanding it, yes, I wanna continue the suburbs, do a very sprawl-like neighborhoods, and just expand it a little bit, generate some more population.
Right, definitely.
And that will be my plan for at least for the next episode. Plus, touching things here and there throughout the entire map, like I usually do.
Absolutely, yeah. And we'll probably have to do something with this area as well. I don't really think about that too much. I think I was thinking maybe we could do some like office space over here or something. Maybe a little bit of residential combined with that, but I feel like we could do, and I didn't actually get to touch this side of the river. I think I mentioned that in my episode, so I do want to at some point kind of come in with the trees a little bit and do like the natural stuff that's going to be over here. But
I kind of like the idea of a business park, actually.
Yeah,
like offices.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because I wanna blend a bit, this like industrial area, and they probably wouldn't just be like plopping down a whole bunch of houses over here like right next to this industry. So maybe like an office, a business park, and some office space around here would be kind of nice.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, so I think I might do something like that as well if we have some time, aside from this area over here. But yeah, we're certainly getting close to like tying this whole Arrowhead Village thing together, which is the goal. We've been working on it for a while now, so it'd be nice to get close to finishing it anyway. But
yeah, actually, one quick note talking about rail again. Sorry,
oh, right.
I apologize. We do want to create some sort of actually a couple things. We want to create a passenger service between Lone and Arrowhead Village. So
Right.
there will be another station in Lone, most likely, and obviously a small, like a small rural station.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, part of our maintenance regarding that massive traffic that's happening at the rail yard will be to we're considering adding another cargo station by Zamora.
Right.
Not necessarily a passenger station because the rail is actually away from like the center of Zamora.
Right.
So I don't know if that would make sense, but definitely a cargo station right by that industrial area. That
Yeah, definitely.
I think that was you, Flux. Like
I was,
like
yeah.
10 episodes ago.
Oh, man,
that
that was
was a
old.
long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Also, there's some concrete leaching there on the on ramp on the
Oh.
interchange.
Oh,
What is
geez.
that?
Don't look at that. Nobody. No,
Yeah.
it's nothing. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
Ignore that.
we'll get onto that again. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of weird. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think we should definitely be adjusting a few of these little maintenance things. We'll probably do it off camera just to spare you guys the the more industry work we've already been doing quite a bit of. But other than that, what else? Did you want to cover anything else?
That's about it.
All right. Well, with all that said then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.